Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got our first 2025 i4 eDrive40. It is in Tanzanite Blue. It's also a customer sold car because that's how you can get Tanzanite Blue on most cars these days. So there are some revisions to this car. It's a life cycle impulse or LCI/refresh in BMW speak. So beginning up front, gone are the optional laser lights, replaced with the quotation marks for the daytime running lights, a single headlight and a core light there. So this one has shadow line lights as well. The grille for the i4 eDrive40 has changed a bit. So the upper portion of this looks a lot like the grille on the iX. So that's a change. And gone is the I badging on the front. We'll have to wait and see what the i4 M50 looks like when we get those. You got the parking assistance camera there in the middle of the grille. Down below, driving assistance professional package. So already you can tell this one's pretty well equipped. And M Sport package, of course. Over on the side, we got the Style 859M wheels. They are 19-inch wheels, which the EPA says, at least on this model year, roughly 295 miles of range. I think before it was around 282 or so, but not much difference. With the red M Sport calipers. Let's take a step back and take in Tanzanite Blue in the sun, which is a really striking blue. Given all of the flaking and the paint, it really brings out these different hues of blue. Now, out of direct sunlight, it'll look much darker, and basically at night, it's probably gonna look very black. Now, out back, like its 4 Series coupe siblings, we do have laser lights. Now, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be an M Sport and M Sport Professional or Shellline package option on the i4s. The M Performance models will get these by default, but looks really nice. Then we got the high gloss black gurney flap. Then i4 and eDrive40 badging in chrome. Down below our faux diffuser. And then you can see where the cutouts would be for the exhaust tips if this were a gas-powered G26, which it is not. All right, and then over on this side, out of direct sunlight, a much darker blue, very navy looking. All right, so let's go ahead and make our way inside, go over pricing and options on this i4. So no change in battery size, so still 81-ish kilowatt hours of usable capacity. 2 years of Electrify America charging, with the caveat it's 1,000 kilowatts of charging power. That's all you're going to get. And then your free charging sessions are done, or complimentary. All right, so opening up, we have the Cognac Perforated Sensitech, which I think is a very nice contrast against Tanzanite Blue. You know, your standard seats, I think fairly comfortable and pretty well bolstered. And then drawback here, you have to get leather to get the side bolster adjustment, but you have lumbar support. Then you got the manually powered crumb catcher. Then M badging on the door sill. All right, as I bake in this car, it's been sitting out all day. So in front of me, your new M Sport steering wheel. So we have M badging, it's a flat bottom steering wheel, which is now the thing that's in right now for a BMW. No M stitching, you have to get the M Performance model. Over on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, controls for cruise control and driving assistance professional package. No shift pedals, of course, doesn't exist. Then we've got iDrive 8.5 live cockpit in front of me. And then we've got heads-up display, the rest of the curved display. And the trim here is the aluminum anthracite rhombosil trim. Then more updates on the interior vents. So you got nipple clamps for your vent directional change. More of the trim here in the center console. Got blue start stop button, drive selector nub, and iDrive controller. All right, so excuse the air going crazy here. So starting price, the 2025 i4 eDrive40 is $57,900. Tanzanite Blue is a premium color, so it's another $1,500. Sensitech is included. Driving Assistance Pro for another $1,700. Shellline package for the $1,950. The M Sport package for another $3,100. Parking Assistance package for $700. Premium package for $1,750. All those things are included. Then we got the drive recorder for another $100. And then you can get that after the fact as long as you have parking assistance package. All told, MSRP of this particular example, just a little bit under $70,000. All right, we're going to hop in the back seat real quick and keep the Murder shade closed. All right, so opening up the back. Again, the criticism is the opening is narrow. And there's the rest of that cognac interior. All right, here's a view of the cockpit from the back seat. So revisions to that vent controls and venting. In the back, we've got another climate control zone. Strange enough, the i5 doesn't have it. We've also got USB-C charging ports. I'd say near legroom once you're in, not too bad. Issue can be headroom. All right, go use our kick to open. And cargo area, just like the 4 Series Grand Coupe, pretty roomy and easy to get things in and out of. You can also fold down the rear seats for even more room. And with the i4, you got a little extra storage space down below. Harman Kardon sound system stuff takes up a little bit of space. You do get a flexible fast charger and a NEMA 1450 adapter here. So all your charging needs are taken care of with the car. Use that kick to close. Let's move around into the sun so you can take in more of the Tanzanite Blue. So from what I understand, the eDrive35 will be discontinued for the US market. And you're left with the i4 eDrive40, xDrive, and M50. Now for my money, maybe the xDrive40 makes a little bit more sense. You get dual motors, where this one being an eDrive means rear wheel drive. In other words, one motor on the rear axle. But horsepower and torque is pretty good. 335 horsepower, 317 torques. So not too bad. I think it makes a really good daily commuter. If you're interested in making the leap to full electric, there are plenty of deals to go around, not only including support. So lease credits, $7,500 lease credit on that, plus loyalty and discounts on the cars. But that's it for a tour around our first 2025 i4. We'll see you at the next video.